What you're about to see is real. Chef Robert Irvine has no knowledge of the challenge he is about to face. Robert has tackled some of the toughest culinary challenges in the world. But can he conquer this one?
Good morning, Robert. This afternoon in a church in Princeton, New Jersey, Paula and Fred will marry. This evening at the historic Knowlton Mansion in Philadelphia, their closest friends and family will gather for their long-anticipated wedding reception. Your special skills are urgently required. From this point on, you'll have just 10 hours to prepare 1,000 hors d'oeuvres and a sit-down dinner for 200. On site are the ingredients for the bride's original menu. You'll have just one shopping trip for any new dishes you devise. Remember, they're counting on the food to make this a memorable affair. Your team, George and George, is assembled. Are you up to the challenge, Robert? Or is this dinner impossible?
So how long have you been planning this wedding?
A year and a half.
A year and a half?
You know, food is a big part of our life. If there's one thing I would have said was a disappointment on the menu, is that we didn't have a meat. You know, I'm a guy.
We're nervous, I'm not gonna lie. But, well, I am.
And you give me 10 hours
Sorry.
to do this. Right.
George, Robert.
Hello?
George with you?
Yes.
I've just met the bride and groom. Get George to start thinking about hors d'oeuvres. We got to make 1,000 pieces, so that'd be like 4 hot and 4 cold, maybe. One thing the groom did say, he would love to have some beef. When I get there, we'll go through the menu. We're gonna need some extra food, that's for sure. I'll be there shortly.
Hi, I'm Christina.
Hey, Robert.
Nice to meet you.
How are you?
How are you? I have a wedding. I have a bride and a father of the bride breathing down my neck. I do want the food when I want it. Robert needs to do whatever he needs to do to get that done. 200 people tonight. Okay. Start 7 o'clock. 7 till 8 hors d'oeuvres. And they'll sit down for dinner, probably dinner being served right around 8:20.
Here I am, I walk in and I see these, they look like Boy Scouts. And they literally looked like I did when I first started at the age of 15.
So what do you do?
Prep chef, anything they
Prep. Nobody does desserts. You're dishwasher, you're now becoming a chef today. Don't look so worried, guys. It's gonna be easy. Okay. So this is where they normally do the plate up?
That's the plate up. This is the prep.
Okay. Come around here, guys. Come around here. Timeline of dinner, 7 p.m. to 8 hors d'oeuvres. 8:20 the salad goes down.
Yeah, we're doing some announcements and formalities and things like that.
We're gonna change the hors d'oeuvres. Lemon chicken, we're not doing. We're gonna change the presentation on the salad. You don't want, in a wedding reception, you don't ever want to put something where a lady can get messy. So how many hors d'oeuvres do we have in there?
I got blackened scallops with guacamole, brumas veg, tuna tartare mixed with wasabi, cream inside a cucumber cup.
Sesame chicken, shrimp and crab, beef and red onion crostini, and a roasted vegetable tart.
But you've got to write it out. So
I will take care of that.
Main courses, George. We're going to throw in a beef dish in there, and I'm going to do a beef with a blue cheese crust.
Yes, sir.
Chicken. Come with your roulade, roll them up.
Right.
Cut them on a...
Bishop's head.
Mai, served with a peach and mango. We're going to make it a sauce and a chutney. That will be a cold. What I'm trying to do is mix hot and cold things together. It's a beautiful summer day. You know, let's make it fun for them. What would you normally do on a vegetarian?
We could do a nice pasta dish.
No. Give me, you have crepes? We can make some crepes?
Yes.
We can do a grilled vegetable crepe with a red pepper coulis.
I didn't like the pairings and some of the things they had on there. And I really wanted to make it mine. Fred was, yeah, go for it. And Paula was very reserved. She'd worked on this menu for 18 months.
Give me one more hot, one more cold. Do you have English cucumbers?
Yes.
Yes? How many do you have? Do you have duck?
Yes, I've seen it.
Do we have Parmesan cheese? Do we have risotto?
Yes.
Do we have thyme?
Yes.
Onions?
Yes.
White, red? Do you have skewers? Cannellini beans, I need at least 15 cans. 15, listen. You have stone ground mustard?
Yeah, pretty sure.
Don't pretty sure me if you haven't got it, I need to know. Sweet corn?
Guys,
sweet corn?
You guys have any fresh corn here?
No? All right, corn, sweet corn. List, right. Now you write it down. You write it because you won't understand it's writing. We have enough strawberries?
Yes.
Yeah? If we don't, we need to get them now. We only have one shopping trip. All right, George, pick 2 people to work with you on the hors d'oeuvres. You'll work with him. You'll work with me. Any questions? Okay, aprons on. You know who you're working with. Every 5-10 minutes, I want to know where we are. Quick update, okay?
In any major event, there has to be a timeline. And this was very different because we didn't have half the food I needed. So what I did, I had George start making the fish early. Then I had George doing the cold appetizers whilst I started on the entrees.
See, what we're going to do here is make the mango sauce for the fish. Now remember, when you use these type of knives, you've got to watch your fingers.
I have these beautiful titanium knives. I'm peeling the mango less than 5 minutes into the whole day. I prick my finger with a knife.
Somebody give me a Band-Aid, please. Band-Aid, anybody?
You've got to stop it, clean it, cover it so it doesn't go everywhere. People think that professionals don't cut their fingers and burn their hands. Let me tell you, they do. You just don't see it.
Okay, we gotta get moving faster. This machine here cores it, skins it, and slices it. Make sure that we're putting the egg wash down on the puff pastry first, and then we're forking it, and then we're taking the apple and covering the whole puff pastry, and then make sure that we're taking the maple cinnamon glaze, we're covering each apple completely, guys. That's enough.
See this nice red bloodline? That means it's been just freshly caught, freshly cut, it's ready to roll.
I've come into contact with some of the most incredible purveyors of the best food. I can pick up the phone and make it happen.
Hey Lou, it's Robert. How you doing? Listen, I need a favor from you. Kind of in a bind. I need 25 8-ounce fillets, prime. Make that 50, will you? Center cut only. Where am I? Do you know where Knowlton Mansion is?
Give me like 10 more sheets. You're gonna need sheet pans over here. Okay, so what's done right now is apple tarts.
Yeah.
That's all it's done. Okay, so what's done right now is apple tarts.
Yeah.
That's all it's done.
At that point, I was nervous and okay, how do I do this to move this faster?
George, start picking it up a bit, huh?
Okay, chef.
By 2 o'clock, I want all them hors d'oeuvres done, and I want to try and get in this special dessert, too. What's your next thing from there, George?
Going on to crab cakes. Make the mix, I'll show one of the guys how to form them. After that, then I'm going to work on the boursin tarts, and then I'm going back to sauces.
The reason I'm going to peel this is because sometimes asparagus gets tough, and I don't want that. I want these beautiful people to have a wonderful meal tonight. This is kind of a long, laborious job, especially for 200 people. So the more people you have to do this, the quicker it gets done. Just like that, all of them. Okay, it's one more case here. Make sure I have, Steve, I want 600 pieces total.
Yes, Robert.
Give me 20 pounds of Idaho potatoes. Well, you're holding me up now. I need you to get back here quick. Get everything and be quick, because I can't do anything without it.
But I'm saying you were afraid it wouldn't fit you.
No.
Why?
Are you going to rip it?
Yeah.
Bridal party comes at 6 o'clock. We're pushing it a bit close. We got to speed up a little bit. How long on that asparagus? Listen, you got to make sure they're peeled. Don't give me garbage, guys. You get it back.
I wanted the white color of the asparagus, so I had a green spear at the top of the asparagus and a white stem. But my word, did I have trouble doing that?
Here. Use that. We use that for asparagus soup at some point. But you need to make sure that it's peeled. He'll show you. Okay? Fred and Paula are gonna love this meal. Normally in a banquet situation, they would probably just cut it and stuff it through here. We're gonna open it up and butterfly it like you can see. George is a little slow today, but we'll hurry him up in a minute.
I love you too, chef.
Salt and pepper. I tend to use a lot of sea salt. Hang on, George, haven't peppered it. The reason I put plastic wrap on this is so I don't bruise the meat. I want to pound the seasoning into the chicken, therefore I'm getting a depth of flavor. By pounding like this, it gives you big guns.
Are you making one of every variety per person or no?
No, I'm making 1,000 hors d'oeuvres.
Okay.
Actually, it's almost 2 of each.
Okay.
But you know, plenty of hors d'oeuvres. I'm not worried
Are you
about
able to get that out with 4 people?
Yeah, absolutely. Keep some of the fat on there too, huh? The fat is a natural flavor in the prosciutto ham. When we cook it in the chicken, it adds that extra layer of moisture and flavor. Then we roll it, and we gotta freeze it. Then we egg wash, breadcrumb it, fry it, then we put it on trays ready to finish in the oven. Are we nearly finished that asparagus, Steve? Or are you gonna be there till Christmas?
Hey, Ruben's back!
No fresh corn?
I couldn't believe he didn't bring fresh corn or frozen corn. I had to change the complete recipe using canned corn. We know canned corn can become very gummy because it's pre-cooked.
Put a little sweetness into this hash to go with the beef, and that's why I put the fresh rhubarb in with the corn. Keep your arms wide. And then we're gonna mix that with the potatoes and roast them in the oven. Little fresh herbs just before it goes out. Killer. Okay, remember this morning we were gonna make this beautiful dish. The dressing that's gonna go with the fresh mai. You see the mangoes we peeled this morning, some fresh cilantro, some ginger, and garlic. Mangoes, little bit of this wonderful rice wine vinegar, a little bit of oil. You can see by the way I'm measuring, we are cooking for 200. Now the emulsifying agent in this is the mustard, which you'll see in a second, and also water. Water and oil do mix. I'm gonna prove it. I know I'm gonna need salt and pepper. We're gonna take some limes. We're gonna microwave them for about 30 seconds. Obviously using the essential oils is where all the great flavor is. Now we're talking. We microwave the limes, they're kind of warm. You can see the steam coming off the limes. That's perfect. Remember, I said from the top, back. From here, back.
Okay.
All right?
Yes, chef.
You're making a hard life for yourself, man.
Right.
Listen, Matt, if you can't do it properly, don't do it. Go and be a cab driver or something. George, you got 10 minutes to finish that. Come on, let's move it. Don't give me be done just to get it done. Time's running out. Wait.
This kitchen's hot. This kitchen's too hot.
Hey, who did the beef stock, guys? Who burnt it? All right, get some more stuff. Start it over again. Hey, who did the beef stock, guys? Who burnt it? I'm under the gun here and you're giving me Don't give me garbage to work with. Get me some more chicken, some more beef stuff. Get me some vegetables. Let's redo this again.
It took, another 3 hours to do the stock. At that point in time in the afternoon, I was feeling quite some pressure because it was my idea to change the menu.
All right, George and George. Yes. Salad plate up. What time? 200 people. 30 minutes?
7:45. I like to start. I want to be ready by 8:20.
Main course. You've got to get the vegetarian plate up and you've got to get the fish plated up.
You know what, then? Do the fish first, because there's enough room in the hot box to do all the fish or the beef. Yeah. Those are the 2 least items.
Yeah, exactly.
The beef. Yeah, and then the chicken will be last. That's the biggest item. Bam, we're going to knock that right out.
And the veg is last minute because you really can't do nothing to it because it'll fall apart.
Right, people are going to ask for veg.
Thank you, sir. All right, the beef is here.
Wow, look at the marble on that. Beautiful.
Filet. It's the tenderest piece of meat there is. And it always amazes me that people marinate it, and you don't need to. You spoil a perfectly good piece of meat. Season it with salt and pepper. We're only going to mark this, then we're going to cook it in the oven later, just before the dinner, and we're going to soak it in clarified butter.
Clarified butter is heavier, being a fat, than the water or the juice inside. Therefore, it stops the cooking, keeps all that moisture inside.
I can smell this now. This is going to be incredible. George is over there finishing the last couple of hundred chicken breasts. Listen, Steve, when you take that egg, when you take it out of the egg, wipe the egg off. Make sure you get enough egg on and make sure that you cover the chicken. Okay?
A little bit more egg on there, Steve. Okay.
Golden brown. Show me one when you've done it. Don't do any until you show me. In the deep fat fryer. In the fryer up front. Show me. No, beautiful. Beautiful. George, a sauce is about to boil. Can't afford to have two messed up sauces today. Remember the stock that mistakenly burned? Well, this is a fixed version. This is all the foreign bodies, the stuff I don't want that makes the sauce bitter. I'm going to remove that, take it off the heat, and let it settle down. Just before service, I'm going to put butter into it and blend it. It should be really tasty. So in this pot, I'm going to make creme brulee. I need that, Georgie. Go somewhere else.
All right, let me light you up.
Don't put any salt in it.
No. Be surprised you can do it in one day and put your mind to it, huh?
Potatoes. Oven.
Open them up, Chef. Got it.
Take them out.
Got it. So you guys still fry everything, right? All right, let's get to it, man. We're almost out of the weeds.
All the chicken done, George?
Done.
The chef's jacket is like a coat of arms. It makes you who you are. It turns me into this very prim and proper English guy who has no nonsense.
Chef, you got 5 minutes.
Awesome.
Very good. Melts in your mouth. Very good. Seasoned perfectly.
All right, we'll do the first one. I'll show you.
Crostini is excellent. The cheese is sharp.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Whoa, hot. Once you put it on the plate, do not move it. You'll mess the plate up.
$15 fish up in the front, Chef.
Come on. Let's go, guys. Wet one now. George, you're gonna have to move the plate for me.
Chef, I need 3 vegetarians coming up.
Got them in my hands. Thank you.
Okie dokie.
I know.
But that's actually...
You gotta move the plate. You gotta move the plate. Otherwise, you're gonna hold me up. Yeah. You know, in the heat of the battle, the blowtorch is the king.
Yes.
Right, and then as soon as I've gone with this, you can go. So that he gets the beef, she gets the fish.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Tops are done. Go ahead, take them.
That's it. I don't do this for anybody. Woo. This I got for you. Enjoy.
I had the chicken, but I'm eating his filet. That was delicious. I had the chicken stuffed with prosciutto, spinach, and sun-dried tomatoes, and it was delicious.
He said it's the best meal he's ever eaten in his life.
As you know, I eat a lot. And this, I'm not kidding, is probably the best steak I've ever had, by far. It's simply amazing. It's so good. It's so good. I can't even say anything else.
Just wait till she comes in, tells me it's clean. Start cleaning down.
I appreciate all the hard work you've done. You did the place proud and you did yourself proud. But I gotta tell you, I'd take you anywhere. All of you. So congratulations from George and I, man. Great job. Are you crying?
That's my boys.
They did an awesome job. You should be very proud of them. Are you proud of her? Absolutely. Can we have a big clap for her then?
Like I said, none of this would have been possible without Chef Robert Irvine. So if you all could, please give him a big hand.
That's done.